This is Raffles Hotel in the heart of Singapore. Kings and queens stay here, so it seems a good place to introduce to you the king and the queen of fruits. Now that's what people in Southeast Asia call them anyway. First of all, the king, that's the durian, and the queen, the mangosteen. Let's look at the queen first. The queen has a hard outer coat like this, and if you look at the end, that design rather like a flower, and the number of petals tells you how many segments there are inside. Well, to crack a mangosteen, you make nutcrackers of your fingers like that, and simply squeeze, and the outer case will crack like that, and if you pull it apart, you'll find inside several pieces of white, soft fruit. And you've only got to taste that to see why people call it the queen of fruits. It's absolutely beautiful, a bit like a mixture of lychees and mandarin, but better than both. And that's the queen of fruits, the mangosteen. Now for the king. Well, before I start on the durian, there's something I need to tell you, and that is the durian's pong. Whether you like the smell or not, it depends on whether you like durians or not. But to foreigners like me, I must confess, the smell is awful. It smells like a mixture of rotting meat and blocked drains. But to those who like the durian, and there are many, it smells absolutely heavenly. So take your pick. One man's perfume is another man's pong. The durian grows on tall trees. It produces fruit twice a year, and you don't pick durians, they fall off. So in the durian season, you never stand under a durian tree. This thing, which is very heavy and very hard and very spiky, thunders down to earth, and if it got you on the head, that may be the end of you. Still, once it's fallen off, it's close to ripe, and the durian expert can tell by smelling whether it's on the way. And when it's judged ripe, you get something like a knife or a hatchet and plunge it into the point of the durian, give it a bit of a twist, it splits the rind and opens it up, and then it's rather like breaking into a hand grenade, but you get your thumb and your fingers in there and pull it apart and open it up and see what lies inside. And then you'll find each seed is wrapped in a thin cover of pasty stuff. It's very, very soft, and if I take those and break them apart, you can see that the layer is very, very thin. There's not much to eat in a durian, but they cost a great deal and people are prepared to pay for them because they absolutely love the taste. Well, the taste is very hard to describe. It's a little bit like sweet avocado, but that's not really right. The taste is certainly a lot better than the smell. There's another problem with durians, and that is, once you've been handling them, or even been in the same car with them, you smell like durians. You're not even allowed to take them into hotels here because it's so off-putting to the guests. But there is a solution, and nobody quite understands how it works. The trick is this: you take the empty shell of a durian, the part that had the seeds in it, presumably the smelliest part, and you pour water from a tap or a jug directly into that cavity, slowly until it runs out the other end. And then if you wash your fingers in the outflow, it takes away the smell of the durian that put the smell there in the first place. It's a mysterious business, but one well worth knowing when you come here to try the king and the queen of fruits.